it's on the way. These days I'm thinking when we get older, I'ma still hold you, we'll be much closer. Each day is a little better by your side. My everyday was made to share with you. I'm walking in my truth each day that I'm standing here next to you. Next to you. I'm standing here next to you. I wanna be the best for you. 'Cause I know the best is you. I found me within you. It's been so long, I can't believe how much we grew. So natural to love you. A one has never been two. I find comfort in the clarity that I get every time you touch my hand. And the growing pains were minimal because you took the time to understand. I'll always be the shelter from your storms and help you make it right when you're wrong. I know you wouldn't leave 'cause you've been here. For anything you need, I'll always be there for you. I'm all for you. These days I'm thinking when we get older, I'ma still hold you, we'll be much closer. Each day is a little better by your side. My everyday was made to share with you. I'm walking in my truth each day that I'm standing here next to you. Next to you. I'm standing here next to you. I wanna be the best for you. 'Cause I know the best is you. All that I am, I dedicated to you. All that I am, I dedicated to you. All that I am, I dedicated to you. All that I am, I dedicated.
Hello,
Hey,
welcome
y'all.
back to another episode of Crowns and Head Ties. I'm Jade.
Sheen here. What is this, episode 8 for us?
Episode 8, right, Math? Episode
Ooh,
8. Woo!
that's a pretty big fucking
We're
deal.
almost gonna hit our number 10 mark. Yay!
We gotta do something for that episode.
So for our 8th episode, we have a special guest in the building, Young Goldie.
What's going on, guys?
What's going on from Student Union Radio?
You already know. Episode 8, that's a big deal.
That's a big
That's a
fucking
big deal. 'Cause
Like, it's exciting.
it is.
It is.
So, question, do you guys, like, during the week, like, I can't wait till Sunday? Like, after Sunday's over, you can't wait to start Sunday again?
You know what's crazy? I feel like I don't think about like really anything else. So it becomes like a natural thought. So I'm not really like, oh, I can't wait for Sunday. I feel like Sunday's coming, put that work in.
Sundays come really fast.
It
I
does.
realize that. Like,
I noticed that too.
because when you have something to do that you're looking forward to on Sunday, it comes by very fast.
Yeah.
And then the hours go by, and it's like, oh shit, the hours is over. And I gotta wait again for another Sunday. And then when you're on your way home, you're like, oh shit, I could have said that early, and now I have to wait.
Now I have to wait till next week.
So that's why I take notes.
Yeah.
If something comes to my mind, I take note. Like,
Yeah.
you know, like,
That's
I
kind of
can't
what I
lose this
started.
thought.
Yeah.
So, Student
feeling.
Union Radio, did you guys start this up in like school? How did this come about?
So
Yeah.
the crazy thing is, Keith, God rest his soul, he came up with the name, and at that point he was still in college. I had just finished. My other two co-hosts were in college also. Well,
Yeah.
Peter was finished.
Shout out
he had
your
just finished.
co-hosts. Who were they?
Peter and Simone.
Yeah.
They was Simone was still in college. Peter was done.
Okay.
And we had just finished like majority of we all finished school. So
Right.
the student union name at the time it made sense because we're still a student of the game.
Yeah.
No matter what, we're still trying to. We're a student of the culture.
Yeah.
So that's pretty much where the name came from. And when we decided to rebrand and come back, we did it in 2018. We decided to rebrand and come back.
Okay.
We decided to use the name again. We didn't want to change it. We didn't want to like add a new host. We wanted to keep it the three of us. And then this time bring in a house DJ who was DJ T Live. Shout out to him.
Okay.
And he fit right in with us. And when we do the show, we could still feel the fourth person.
Yeah.
Because I know for a fact we're doing what we're supposed to do to make him proud. So that's my biggest drive every single day. So if everywhere I'm going, I'm throwing up Forever Key Swagger because I feel like I wouldn't be able to do it without having him behind, having my back.
I think that's still like that's also very brave that you guys kept the name because I know sometimes it might hold like emotional ties to it and sometimes people want to change and revamp things. So I think that's dope.
I mean, maybe when the smoke clears and what happens next for us, maybe we won't use the student union name. We probably just
Right.
like
I think you guys should keep it.
I mean, I don't want to be 60 years
Yeah,
old.
exactly.
Talking
And
about
then
the
like
student
union,
Yeah.
like nigga, you 60. Your
So-
grandkids is the students
So
now.
I mean, we'll see what happens then. But right
Yeah.
now, I'm running with the wave of student union.
Yeah.
I think I'm the biggest brand ambassador where it comes to. I'm always wearing something.
He
that says
got
student
on
union.
a whole look at his
Yeah.
he got pins,
y'all.
he got his whole
Those are actually
student
really fucking cute.
union hoodie with the matching
Yeah,
student
so I have,
union
like-
do-rag.
He got
I
on the
have the
doobie too.
jackets. I have 2 jackets. I have football jerseys, a baseball jersey. I'm working on something else for the live show.
Yeah.
You selling merch?
You know what? Soon I am.
Yeah.
Soon
But
I
right
am.
now you're just giving out pins and shit.
Yeah,
We
soon
need more. I
soon
want,
we're
like,
gonna
pink.
have to give out some.
This is fire.
So we have to sell merch.
For the live show you said. That's gonna be fire. So when is the live show and like what is that gonna be about?
December 20th, at 6 to whenever, because
Yeah.
now got the word that we got Jimmy's all night, so
they about to be
it's gonna be a party. The
Where's Jimmy's located? You gotta let the people know so they can pop out.
Damn, it's on 36, I think 36th Street.
I know it's some shit like
Yeah,
that. Is it
it's-
Midtown
it's
Manhattan?
Midtown.
Yeah.
It's by Madison Square Garden, not too far from Madison Square Garden. But the live show is gonna be what we do on a Sunday.
Yeah.
We're gonna do it, but we're gonna do it in front of a crowd, and it's gonna be different because you don't have to. I don't have to wonder what people's thinking. I'm gonna see the reaction right there and
Yeah,
there.
like,
and I feel like
straight
I'm
up.
gonna be at my best because I like to talk shit. So I'm gonna talk shit.
It's natural for you.
What type of shit do y'all talk about on the
So,
studio union? Because the name makes me think that y'all talking about niggas' grades and shit.
Nah.
I got y'all on SoundCloud, like that's
Yeah.
where because the DTF app, and then it
Yeah.
put me to SoundCloud.
Yeah.
I heard y'all talk about pretty much everything.
Yeah, we talk about everything.
Yeah.
I have a segment called "Are You Serious?" where it's like my version of Donkey of the Day, and
we kind of have a version, kind of.
I like to chastise whoever did some bullshit during the week. So what I'm doing now, since the year is about to be over, I'm gonna do "Are You Serious of the Year,"
Okay.
and
That's gonna be hard.
I'm gonna give it to Bow Wow.
You're gonna give it to Bow Wow. You're not gonna give it to Tekashi.
No, because Bow Wow did a lot of fuck shit for
Bow
them.
Wow is
Give it to Bow Wow.
Bow Wow. I don't know. Bow Wow
he
has
did a
some
lot of fuck shit
issues.
for
Like
them.
First of all,
So-
Boward is misunderstood.
Howard.
He's gonna get. He does a lot of fuck shit. So
I
he's
think that
gonna
he
get
has
it.
issues. Like he really has issues. I think he's just stuck in
You know
that.
what it is? Me
Like,
personally, I don't like him.
you know.
I know.
Dang.
Because my son is misunderstood.
Because Bow Wow was the same age as me, right?
Yeah.
And he was on top of it. When I was in like, let's see, 5th grade, 4th
was
grade,
that-
he was that nigga.
Yes.
It was like, what the fuck am I doing wrong? Like, why I couldn't rap? Why I couldn't be like Lil Bow Wow? Like, what's
Yeah, like, what
so when I see someone that has
Pitbull.
all the talent in the world, all opportunities, and you do dumb shit with it, you're not making, you're not giving back. You are just starting bullshit for no reason.
Mad selfish
like, come
and just
on.
extra.
Come
like
on.
he's a diva. Like
Yeah,
I watch that show sometimes.
Growing Up Hip Hop
Yo,
Atlanta,
and he's
I
just
do
a
too.
diva. I'm like,
I
yo.
do too. Like he told Jermaine Dupri for the So Def reunion, he needed his own tour
his
bus.
own tour. Yeah.
And like, boy, you haven't had a hit in years.
And I remember we was talking about this the other day. It was like we were just feeling like maybe it's just because he feel that people really just counted him out and really just didn't give him the props he
And
deserved.
here's my thing.
Like,
To be completely honest, I feel like people have counted Bow Wow out.
yeah,
Like, just like
Bow Wow really did his
like
thing.
I wrote this on Twitter
There's
the other day.
people, but there's people that have just faded into the background because like the wave of music is going in a different direction. So niggas can't just do what they was doing before now. Like, and I feel like Bow Wow has potential. He had the potential to. He could have still been on, but I think we as a culture shut him out.
Yeah.
You know this.
Yeah.
I wrote this on Twitter the other day. I said, where do we rank Bow Wow in the greatest of all time? Like, where do
First
we
of
put
all,
him?
you know what? It's funny because that sounds like a jokey ass question. It sounds like it's sarcastic, but if you
No, it
really
was a
think
serious
about
question,
it,
though. It was a
that's
very
what I'm
serious
saying.
question.
If you really think about it, he actually got Bow Wow got hits.
Bow Wow,
All right.
Bow Wow has not
So-
released one song that was trash.
My wife said this the other day. Shout out to Sasha. She said this the other day. She said,
Bow Wow, she wants to come down to the show because she knows she lying.
she said, Bow Wow only had hits when he had someone else on the song.
no.
And I told her no, and I played the little Bow Wow video.
Oh,
and
shit.
then
I was about to
she was like,
sing Bounce With
you
Me, Bounce
can't,
With Me.
yeah, like, but she was like, but think about it. His biggest hits was with someone, Amarion.
I mean,
Seattle.
but a lot of
What's
people's
that-
biggest hits are with other
Bow,
people
when he
too.
was doing the Harlem shit. I
Yeah,
said little Bow
that's it,
Wow.
yeah,
He just
but-
don't-
Even when my son came out with You Ain't Fresh as I'm Is, that shit was on.
It was
That
a
was
diss
on
record. That was a
106
diss-
and Park.
that was a diss
Exactly.
record.
That shit was on 106 and Park.
That was a diss record.
Wow.
He was dissing Lil Romeo. It was a diss record.
That was
It was a diss record.
the beef of the Lils.
Listen, at the end of the day, I just really feel like people just like, you know, Bow Wow, you ain't shit, you ain't doing shit no more. But he was actually like he's a really great actor. He's a great artist. I just
a
feel
great
like
actor,
I just feel like he gets a hard time, especially after that whole airplane shit.
Yeah, that.
I didn't get that shit.
When he
Played
and when he
himself.
doing his hoodie like he was chasing him. Like,
yeah,
boys,
he
not
was
2005.
he was
when
like,
he-
they're after me.
Wait, what happened? Who chased him?
He was walking in a crowd. He was walking in front of a group of kids, and I guess he felt like they was chasing him, but they didn't
had
even know
his
he was
hood on and he
took
was
his
like-
hoodie and was like, oh, they following me.
He
they
was
following me.
like, they don't know that it's me.
Like-
I was like, yo, shut
no one,
up.
no, people don't mind.
Yo, when I think about Bow Wow's like personality, it gives me anxiety. Like, what's his
He's
problem?
diva. She's
Like,
just
that
diva.
should give me anxiety.
This
It's like,
generation
ugh.
would know Bow Wow. The kids now would know Bow Wow as the guy from CSI.
Yeah.
That show. They wouldn't know him as.
They would know him as the guy with the fake airplane picture.
Yeah, they wouldn't know him as what we know him as.
That's
No.
a fact.
But there's a lot of
Exactly.
artists like that. Like on my way here, I was listening. I don't listen to. It's hard for me to listen to music now, the new music, because I'm such a old head. So I'm listening to old R&B music.
Same. We like.
Oh yeah,
love-
I know you do. I know you do. I follow Instagram.
Telling you.
If I'm looking for a song, I know where to go.
Listen,
But it's like I listened to Meek's album the other day.
I like Meek's
I like
album.
Meek album. I'm actually Meek grew a lot. You could tell the growth in his music.
Yeah.
I'm a Drake fan, so that
That
song
song
with
was.
Drake,
That song was.
yeah,
alright.
that song was.
I just think that he really had to go through all that shit with being locked up and them trying to like really just keep him in that shit. Like he had to grow up and realize like, yo, like this is really what's happening to people out here, black people, black men, black
Yeah.
women, and me as a person who has. A person who
over there in the
has,
corner about
right,
to
mouth about to
die.
fall. A person who has like this big voice and who has all these powerful people around me, billionaires and stuff. Like I can make a difference. So yeah, I can still talk about my ratchet shit, but I need to also talk about the real shit, like incarceration rates and all the bullshit that we go through as black people.
and that's the crazy shit because like now Tekashi's going through his nonsense. And
Don't feel bad. I don't feel bad for him.
I mean, I
Oh my
don't feel
God.
bad. I don't feel bad.
Yes, you do.
I feel like everyone, if you talk shit, you have to.
You feel bad a little bit.
No, I don't want him to do life.
I don't want him to do life.
I don't do life.
That nigga's about
That's
to be
OD.
I'd rather him do
That's
a
OD.
good 10 years.
That's still fucked up.
First of
then
all,
come home.
we still can't even say that because so here's how I feel. I feel like Tekashi 6ix9ine is a big dunce. Like if you're about to give away that award, yeah, if you're about to give away that award, that's who you should give it to.
wait.
Because you screaming Treyway and then your lawyer is like, well, he's only did this because he wanted to sell music
That's
and
what's
he's
gonna
trying to
happen.
advertise his hip hop persona. When in all actuality, when he comes out, now niggas is gonna be burning him
Facts.
because they're gonna be like, "Yo, what's up? Like, I thought
Facts.
you was really about this life," and then he gonna come out talking about no.
Of
And his
course.
lawyer also made a statement that he's going to church.
I got a
trying to
question
change
for
his
you.
life.
You grew up in a Caribbean household?
I'm Panamanian.
That's why you said dunce just now.
I mean,
That's what you said, Dutch.
like, you feel me? I feel like he's really stupid. However, I don't think the man deserves life in jail. He's just discovering. I feel like you see how meek we gave him space and time to change. I feel like Tekashi 6ix9ine also needs space and time to change.
Honestly, I feel like he's however it plays out, it's not gonna be good no matter what. Because if he doesn't go to jail,
they're gonna think he snitched.
So they already said, his lawyer already said that he's doing this. This is a persona. This is not who he really is. So whoever's in the streets that he was running with, they're gonna be like, yo, we got an off, son. So it's to a point where he don't win either way.
But his manager went and countered that, like trying to put. Now I don't think his manager was necessarily trying to put him in more more hot water. But his manager was like, "Yo, I said what I said. It's fucking Treyway. Like, like I don't care what y'all saying."
The thing about that is too, like, no matter what is gonna happen, the streets don't play fair.
No.
So you don't have to. Whatever corporate America says to you and the music interests you, that's fine. But when you got to go back home to these streets, the shit they don't care about what if you was pretend. Oh, you was pretending. Oh, all right. Now I got you.
You know what? I feel like it's also it's different because like today, niggas don't really got it. First of all, back in the day, 6ix9ine would probably been shot already. Yeah. Like.
Because he violated.
He does too much.
All the shit with YG over on the West Coast.
He would have been shot already. I feel like he is the type that he could come home and he won't have nothing to worry about. He just needs to stay away from them blocks or just stay in his house.
Worry about that?
Yes, because niggas is not
come back to Brooklyn.
Niggas is not as gangster as they say they are anymore.
You think he can come back to Brooklyn?
Not what it is anymore.
In his neighborhood, you think he gonna be safe to come back?
I think he can.
No.
Let me tell y'all why. Let me tell y'all why.
What block is he coming? What block is he going to?
You know what he could do? He could take his money and he could move. Real niggas back in the days would have went and found you. Niggas now like we're gonna wait till you show up.
I feel like I agree with what you're saying, but I still feel like there's niggas out there who really are with the shit, just like the niggas who shot up at the video shoot in LA. Like,
honestly,
it's still niggas out there. It's still niggas like that out here.
To be honest with me, being someone from Brooklyn, I feel like if he was from East New York, he wasn't running his mouth like that.
Where's he from? Bed-Stuy, right?
He's from Bushwick.
Nigga said he from around the corner.
So
Bushwick.
I just feel like but I know for a fact if he was from East New York, all that shit would have been out the window. Because I still know a lot of real niggas that would. But at the end of the day, it doesn't matter where he's from or what's. The minute you in the eye of someone that's a snitch.
Yeah.
It's gonna be someone that wants to prove a point. It's gonna be a young nigga coming up.
Snitches
it's gonna be. But here's the thing though. All they're gonna do is gonna find a young nigga that want clout. A word, y'all need to do me a favor. Knock him off.
And pray that he get it done right because 6ix9ine, as y'all can see, when he was doing the usher dance on the floor, he had like 80 huge bodyguards around him. Good luck. Yeah.
And then
good luck trying to do that.
All right. So I have a question. So DJ Academics. So he's one of Tekashi's close friends.
That's just weird.
It's weird to me.
That shit was so weird.
It's weird to me.
Yo, when did they become besties?
Especially when it was in the war and Tekashi had his hand on his thigh.
That shit was weird. It's fucking
but I feel like he has a lot to do with what's going on with Tekashi. Like with Tekashi being, yes, he's wild on social media, but your job is to be a media person. You're supposed to be a PR person. You are, every time you go on his page, he's posting something about Tekashi. So you're giving the FBI.
Hold on. So we can say the same thing for niggas like Vlad TV and stuff like that. A lot of people say that when Vlad has interviews and stuff like that, or even academics, that they incriminate niggas. They ask them certain, like they're questioning and wording. And you know, people don't normally see Vlad's face.
Yeah.
So they're questioning their wording is like, yo, are y'all niggas trying to indict these niggas on the low? Like, does the law enforcement system give y'all some type of compensation for this?
I feel like
it's just the more you let niggas talk, they're gonna talk. Like, and if he gives academics the leeway to talk about him, you can't stop him now that you in jail.
Yeah, but my thing is academics who says that Tekashi's one of his close friends. I feel like certain questions, if you knew certain things, you wouldn't post certain
Academics
things.
posted everything. So I get what you're saying about Vlad. But it's not like Vlad is constantly talking about this person, these people he interviewing every day. This nigga Academics was posting something
and
every
Tekashi
day
on
about
vacation
this nigga.
together.
Like,
what does that mean?
They went on vacation, like they're best friends.
There were people were trying to say that supposedly academics was in on this, and you know, it was like, yo, like bait, like you're
Right.
we're gonna be friends, and I'm going to post everything about what's going on, so it can be on the social media and out there on the internet. So
I think
you can't
people are
hide and run
stretching
from
it.
that.
They don't got a finger to point to because they don't know who to blame. So they're going to be like, "Oh, academics, it's you."
I blame
conspiracy
Tekashi.
shit.
As y'all could see, there's somebody that was in his crew with him that was recording shit that had no business being recorded. Academics wasn't there. Y'all, everybody can't blame him. He's doing his job. If he want to dick ride a certain nigga, then he's also
just a cornball, that's
donkey
all.
of the fucking day.
Yo.
But like he is a cornball to
Honestly,
academics
but
put
he's
his work
doing
into
his
it.
job. His
Honestly,
job is to
doing it
get
for a minute.
views, to get people to listen. That's his job. If Tekashi 6ix9ine is the most talked about shit right now, and he's posting about it, he's doing his job.
That's true.
You can't take away from him. Period.
I mean, I get it. I just, for someone to say, yo, that's my man's, that's my close best friend, and for me to be the one feeding information to everyone, like, yo.
I think he was just caught in the middle. It's weird. It's just the whole thing is just weird to me. But he was caught in the middle, you know. So I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, you can't blame him. Like, you can't blame academic. If you're a dickhead and you're out doing dickhead shit, you can't blame a nigga for talking about it. You shouldn't have did it.
Yeah, that's true.
Period. What you want him to do?
He's a grown man.
That's crazy. That's the crazy shit about it. He needs to. I mean, I pray for him. I hope.
I don't
I don't
pray
hope
for
he don't
him.
get life.
He's not my family,
Because you
my
know what it is.
I'm
Life.
just-
Life in prison. After well, how old is he? 20.
Like 6.
20.
I don't know how old he is.
20.
His mind frame.
22? So if life in
said
prison,
6.
it's over.
That's
like,
how he acts.
It's sad.
I mean, the good thing is that his girlfriend's birthday was the other day. He sent her a Rolex.
Which
I
girlfriend?
saw that shit. That shit was bust
Which one?
down. The Jade. Her name is Jade.
Okay, not the other one.
She's a pretty chick, but that fucking shit was nice.
She's pretty, but I'm like, shit.
I
I mean, she better keep that watch to put on his commissary.
She better.
Cash that shit out.
I don't know. That's just sad. And they frozen his mother's assets and his assets. That shit is just sad. Like,
She got
I mean,
more
think
money
about
somewhere.
this. Takashi was rich for 1 year.
yeah.
It's over now.
That's
Smoke
what I'm
is
saying.
over.
Like, damn, they
It's
didn't even.
over. You had a
another-
good run. You had a good
Bobby,
1 year run.
Bobby and Rowdy is another.
But
you
Bobby and
know?
Rowdy
Yeah,
didn't
but
get
they
a whole
weren't
year.
rich.
They didn't
Yeah,
get a whole
and
year.
they weren't rich like
They had
that.
like a good, Bobby and Rowdy had like good 6 months. And then it was taken away. But because you're indicting yourself on track.
But you see, the thing is, and also niggas be really in the streets. Like them niggas was really in the
Still.
streets. Like,
Still.
and you can't. I don't know what people be expecting. You can't talk about the shit that you're doing and not go to. This ain't some fucking fairy tale.
Yeah, like this is
Hip hop
people's
is
real
real,
life.
and a
Yeah.
lot of people, the niggas that's coming on now, the new young dudes that's rapping out, they think that this shit is a fairy tale. So they rap off of clout and shit like that. But we see who's the niggas that's really getting to it because those are the niggas that they locking up.
Yo.
So that's why I don't be believing these niggas that these new
Like, you ain't get locked up yet. That shit is a lie.
nothing wrong with you.
shit is crazy. Like people, I don't know. People not thinking, man.
They aren't.
They aren't. I mean, music right now is saturated anyway. I'm not a big fan of music.
It is
right now.
humongously saturated.
It's like and people always say like, why y'all always talk about the '90s and the early 2000s because the music made sense.
it's just a nostalgic era. Like you had, it's
just a
like,
different
you could close your
feeling.
eyes and you could feel the music. You could
It's a
feel the
different
time
feeling.
frame.
Yeah.
When you listen to '90s, early 2000s, up to like I want to give it up to like 2000, like 12.
Niggas wasn't scared to say they
2011,
loved their
2012.
woman and scared to
Yeah.
say that they sad that they lost them and they fucked up and you know
And
now
these niggas
it's
was
just
really doing what
and
they was
niggas was
talking
really
about.
nasty too, like but really was low key with the nastiness, like
Yeah,
you
like
be
on
you
my way
know?
here, I was listening to Adina Howard.
Yeah.
On the and
No,
I'm like,
Adina Howard, now she's a fucking.
I'm like, yo,
She's a freak.
She really made a song, and the name of her album is "Do You Want to Ride." I'm like, whoa.
Yo, it was
She
some
made a
people
song
was
called
like,
Freak Like Me.
okay,
I'm like,
yeah.
yo. Was this her only? I'm like, when I get a chance later,
Was
I'm
this her
gonna
only
go.
song?
I'm gonna go through her track list because I want
Yeah,
to see.
She was a little freaky.
You
Like,
interested now?
I read something. No, I actually watched something the other day. Case, the
Mm-hmm.
R&B singer, he was a stick-up kid.
Case. Really?
And, yeah, he
I
was a
love
stick-up kid
Case.
before he started singing. He was a stick-up kid, and Donald Jones before he started singing, he was a drug
was.
dealer.
yeah,
Yeah.
Donald Jones was.
So I wrote
Preaching
something on
that
Twitter. I'm
thing.
like, yo, imagine buying drugs from someone he's singing to you, or
Standing
someone
there
running down on
looking
you,
out
robbing
my
you, and he's
window.
singing to you. Like what? It's
Every
crazy.
day I wanna pick up that.
Yo, imagine. But like you never like. I'm a big on watching like music documentaries like unsung
Right,
and stuff
yeah.
like that.
Same.
So like I watched Donald
Same.
Jones Unsung.
Yo,
the other day.
fun fact, Donald Jones, I love, he's like my top favorite artist. My father, rest in peace, used to always fucking play Donald Jones like crazy. So when he was on the Soul Train Awards this weekend, I was like, oh my gosh, like it was so amazing. Donald Jones is that nigga.
I had an argument with somebody on
Donnell.
Twitter before about John B.
What
Someone
about
said
John
John
B?
B. can't, like, is not not a great singer. I'm like, you can't compare. I said, what R&B music is out right now?
Come on now.
She started naming people. I'm
Yeah.
like, only person on that list that made sense to me was Miguel. Everybody else you named don't mean shit to me.
Listen, they were trying to compare?
Yeah, they're trying to compare the 90s R&B to the R&B now. And I'm like, there's no way.
I mean, there's no R&B now. This is trap soul, trap, whatever you call it. You know, like I don't even know.
There's
what it
still
is.
some good R&B artists out there, but it's like, you know, it's not.
Yo, not for
Daniel
nothing.
Caesar, he's a really dope R&B artist.
amazing.
He's amazing.
He is good.
Daniel Caesar, you would listen to him and you would really forget that he's like 21. Like Daniel
Nah, he's
Caesar
good.
puts you in a different space, and that's why I could listen to him like all day long. Like
I think that's what I'm looking for, honestly. I'm looking for music. Like you said, 90s R&B was timeless. Like you could sit down and picture, like you could play an R&B song now from the 90s and think about the first time you heard the song. Like I know a lot of songs. Like me and my sister, we used to always like look at the end of the song.
Yeah.
So the extra stuff that singers used to do, like Bobby Valentino, Anonymous was my favorite song because of the extra shit he did at the end of the song.
At the end of Anonymous.
Like it's like I haven't heard music now that gives you that extra feel. Like I can't sing, but if I play the song now,
You look like a singing, like,
I wish I could
singing ass.
listen, if I
You be
could
singing.
sing, man, my life would be totally different.
What?
I'd be an R&B singer. I'd be an R&B singer.
Be a little
Why not?
light-skinned
I'm an
R&B
R&B
singing ass nigga.
I just feel like I knew when shit got different when I was talking about singers and rappers, and I brought up like Jay-Z as one of the most talented artists of all time, and like one of my top 5. My little cousin was like, Jay-Z, who the fuck listens to him anymore?
Oh my gosh. What?
Like, whoa.
What?
He's like, who the
No.
fuck? He like, what does he even do now? Yo, my heart stopped and it dropped right
It's
into my
different.
asshole. Like, I had to immediately take a shit because I was like, yo, no, you did not just say that. Like,
It's different.
he does not care about Jay. You can't even rap to him a Biggie song. That nigga will be like, okay, next.
Your old ass. Shut your ass up.
He's, how old am I? I'm 25. He is 22, 23, 23.
Jesse?
What?
23. It says that. I'd expect that for like.
He don't. That's
I would
just not
expect that
him.
for like.
But mind you, he'll give it like if he listens to something, he'll be like, that's fire. And I feel like he has A&R potential. Like Jesse has A&R potential. However, he does not fuck with niggas like Jay-Z. And it's like big to me because you can't really judge talent of today without knowing where that shit came from.
That's true.
You know? But I feel like a lot of people do that now, and that's why we got so much little running around with mad different color hair,
I
looking
can't listen
crazy.
to. I can't listen to the shit that's out now, like Lil Yachty. Like
There's no.
I can't listen to none of that shit.
I
Like
can't do
people,
it.
like people love the Sheck West song. I can't. Mo Bamba. I don't
I
like
like
it.
that song.
I can't even
I
get
don't
past
like
the first.
it.
I like it in the club, but I don't have. There's
Yeah,
certain
like,
songs
it's-
that I would listen to in the club, but
Yeah.
I don't have that shit
Yeah.
on my phone.
Yeah, if
Like,
I'm in a party and they play that, all right, maybe I'm gonna jump around with everybody else.
like,
but I'm not in a crib.
I can't
bumping
have that in my headphones because when you listen to what he's saying nothing.
Like even like
Like-
the Meek album. I played the Meek album for one day. Then the next day I went back to my R&B.
Yeah,
It's good. It was a good album.
Or I would listen to the Meek album. Now next day I went to a Drake album.
Nah, like Meek. All right, so with the Meek album, you could listen to it straight through all the songs and then do the same shit backwards, and that's a good album. That's probably one of the best albums of the year, to me personally. However, I would rather go back to like an old Dream Chasers and be like, I'll fuck with this instead.
Yeah.
Like, you know,
Like, I
would
feel
do
like-
that.
That gave me it gave me a Dream Chasers feel though. That album was kind of fire. I like it.
I don't think so.
It kind of a little bit, not crazy. I mean, I was just thinking about this like the other day. Like, music is all right. The Dream Chasers at that time when he put out Dream Chasers project, It's like that music was good at the time. I feel like he could never get that back. That's like 50 Cent when he did Get Rich or Die Trying.
Yeah.
Everything else after that
That's
was
a
not
classic
good.
album.
50.
That's the best
That's
album
one of my
of all
favorite
times.
albums of all time.
Because you could
50
play that from the
of
minute you
all
put that
time.
CD in and the coin drop.
That's
Yeah.
a fact.
Straight through. There's nothing else better than
Them
that.
2/4 drop, you know it's about
That
to
was
be heat.
like that shit was hot.
You
The
knew
2/4
what a
drop.
gangster was coming next, and you was hype.
But it's like, come on, I haven't heard an album where I can listen to straight through like that. I'm like, you know what? Maybe this song is okay.
But you'll keep listening to it straight through like that. Like you could put on Get Rich or Die Trying, and I can listen to it. I don't have to touch nothing. I'm not touching anything. I'm not skipping nothing. I'm just listening.
That's it.
Like
Yeah.
even with I listened to it straight through last night after I got home. And I'm like, this is cool. But then when I tried to listen to it again, I'm like, okay, I can skip
Yeah,
this.
you see?
I can skip
After the
this.
first time, it's
I
like,
can
all
skip
right.
this.
Because the first time you want to see what the hype is
fuck with
about.
it.
You
Right.
want to listen to every song, see what the hype is about. And then, how he had 19 songs on his album, 18 songs.
19.
I would say, someone told me that 19 out of 19 was hot. And I'm like, it wasn't.
Nah,
Whoa.
I would say like 12.
But it had to be a Meek fan to say that to me.
Yeah,
Yeah,
right.
I would say like 12.
Honestly, when people, but then you see my view of music is different because people tell me like Views was a trash album, and I don't think so. I think
No, Views was a great album.
Views was a great album.
Views was good.
I don't think Drake ever put out a trash album. Like
Drake never put
I
out
must
a
say
trash
that
album.
Scorpion wasn't my favorite album,
Scorpio was my least favorite
but
album.
it had some good songs in it.
Wait, is that this album that he
Yes.
just dropped?
Yeah.
I don't pay that shit no mind.
Scorpio's my least favorite
had some-
album. I listened to 3 or 4 songs off of
songs,
that album.
probably.
Out of what, 20 songs off that shit?
Yeah.
No, that was my
Drake
least favorite album.
that
I could give out that whole
I
entire
still to
album.
this day have not listened to every song on the album because I don't care.
Whole entire
He
album.
got. I mean, with this
How
album,
can
he got
you?
lucky.
It's gonna make you're gonna listen to it and then you're just gonna scroll through your artist section for Drake and you're gonna go to Take Care or some shit because
Yeah. Take Care
you're
was
gonna
a
be
fire
like, I need to
album.
hear I can't hear you like this, Drake.
Take
You
Care was a
keep playing
fire
this song.
album.
Every album besides Scorpion was a
Scorpion.
fire album.
Funny thing is, he got lucky with Scorpion because
I think, but I heard it was rushed out, like not rushed. This fucking fly.
he got lucky with Scorpion because he only had like a good 3-4 songs on it that was hot.
Yeah.
If it wasn't for Shiggy, that other song wouldn't have been hot.
Yeah, she blew up the whole
Because
thing.
think about it,
That's
that
it.
song was on the second disc. No one really was listening to that second disc.
No, because that was supposed to be like the R&B,
Yeah,
like,
no
right?
one
Like,
listened to that
slower.
I still didn't listen to that shit. That whole thing. I
But
still
when
did.
when
I
they
can't get jiggy with it.
when Shiggy did the dance and all that, all right, I'm not gonna lie, I was like, damn, why couldn't I think of a fucking dance?
Listen,
I'm like, damn.
You gotta
You
be
gotta
quicker
be on
than that.
point, yo.
You gotta be quicker than
gotta be
that.
fast.
The way
He
the
was
game-
hustling though. He was
way
trying
the
to get
game
on
is
somehow.
the way the game is now is like you gotta be on point. Like
Yeah.
you gotta
The
take
minute,
this shit
the
serious.
minute something, you gotta be on it.
No,
you gotta be
you
coming up with a
just-
skit.
You
gotta
can't
coming
be
up with a-
afraid to make an
No.
ass of yourself.
Yeah,
No.
that's the
That's
thing
what it
about
is today. You have to be ready and willing to look like a fool because niggas fuck with that shit. Like if you're able, and it's not
Because-
only because you looking stupid or something like that. It's really because like people admire the fact that other people can be more brave and be like, you know
Yeah.
what?
Because we're in a fucking like niggas is on Instagram and everybody is fucking like fake. Like you have all these fucking people with all this fake shit, fake women made up from top to bottom, like trying to get their cash app money
Yeah.
sent to them and shit. Like nobody is really being like open with their real personality. Everybody is trying to be cute and be like, you know, like yeah, like I'm cool, I'm smooth. Nobody wants to be looked at as like the jokey ones, and the jokey ones is the ones who's really like
Making
blowing up out
making
here.
money.
That's true. Like I remember when the Uproar Challenge came out, I'm like, yo, I had this idea that it would work. But I'm like, I asked my friends, it's like, yo, I'm not doing that shit.
See, come
Like,
on.
but I had the
never
idea and
know.
it made
You shoulda
sense. I'm
did
like, yo, we
it.
should have did this shit.
See,
But then it's like I feel like if you wasn't
Can't be
doing it
scared.
before, you're not gonna want to do it now.
And it's not even
It
that.
has
If you
to be
wasn't doing it
natural.
before, you might look dumb doing it
Yeah,
now. Like
It's-
you know,
everything is not for everybody.
wake up one day and be
No.
like, I'm gonna be Shiggy. I'm
Yeah.
gonna be Capri Fernandez.
because
Like,
he's probably,
nah,
he's probably
you
been an
can't.
asshole like
his
his
whole life.
life.
Yeah.
Like
If you wasn't an asshole your whole life, it's not gonna work.
Niggas
Like,
probably used to cut his
seriously.
ass in school like, yo, bro, you're a
You
dickhead.
shut
Shut
up,
up. Like,
yeah.
you're annoying.
Yo.
Niggas got a camera now and a platform.
That's
a
all you
social media
need. All you
platform.
need is a
That's it.
phone. That's it. You need
That's
a good
it.
phone.
All
That's
you need is a
it.
good up phone. That's it. Like,
So I have a question, right? So being that we all like, we're about to go on a music break, but I have one more question.
Okay.
Like, so being that we all are like music heads and we like the old school music, have any of you ever dated someone who was not into any of that and it was like, yo, this is not gonna work? Like, you don't even like this music. It was just weird. Has that ever happened to you?
You go first.
I don't deal with niggas that don't listen to the music that I don't listen to. The minute I find out, first of all,
She out here giving out Q&As. Here, fill this paperwork out.
we went out last night. Hold on. We went out last night to a little event that we were invited to after the shout out to the Bankai Hour because we did a interview with them yesterday, and I saw this guy and I didn't recognize him, and he was like, "Yo, you don't remember me?" I'm like, like, tell me more.
Oh my God.
He's like, "Yo, you don't remember we was talking for like 3 days?"
Falchine's crazy, guys. Falchine is
He
crazy.
was like, you was in my car. And you got mad at me when I put on Jim Jones, and you was like, "Nah, it's straight Max B over here." And he was like, "Yo, I never met a girl that did that to me before." He was like, "You got out of my car, like you're like, I'm not fucking listening to this." I was very strict on that, and I still am. Like I still am. If you don't listen to certain people, or if you glorify, like if your favorite rapper is like Little Yachty or something, I would never give you the time of day.
Nah.
Like, and I'm gonna know that off rip. Like, you're gonna give me that energy. You can't even talk to me. You can't even buy me food, and anybody could buy me food.
That shit is crazy.
No.
So it's happened to you before?
No. Everyone I've ever spoken to is I listen to R&B, so it's like I'm very transparent. Like I'm not gonna. You're not gonna get to me. I'm not gonna play something, or I'm not gonna want to hear something that I don't want to hear. Whoever, like my wife now, we listen to R&B. Like I'll know when she'll play Beyonce. I'm not a Beyonce fan, but I mean
that's also a cheat code though, because you're an R&B man.
Yeah.
And that's something that ladies gravitate to. Not me necessarily, because I don't really. I love R&B, but that's not my first go-to. My first go-to is hip hop. Like, right. Like, that's my first go-to. And then if I'm in the mood, I have to be in an R&B mood.
So wait, question for you. So the guy was playing Jim Jones.
No. Here's the thing. He tried to disrespect. So he was playing Jim, and I fucks with Jimmy, but I was like, nah, I'd rather you play this song. And he was like, fuck out of here. Like, who's Max B? I was like, pull over.
So
pull over.
Getting
out the car.
So can I say this? I've never heard a Max B song in my life.
That's okay. I would have never dated you.
Like I don't know. Be honest with you. People always say like free to wave and all. I'm like, I don't even know who the fuck that person is.
But you know what? If you ever take the time to, you'll understand.
Yeah.
You'll understand.
There's a certain artists and stuff is like, I don't really want to dabble in that. It's not my thing.
Right. Yeah.
Like Jim Jones I like Jim Jones music.
I love Jim Jones
But then
music.
someone told me, like, if you like Jim Jones music, listen to Max B. That's what someone told me before me.
Right. Like it's all this.
Yeah.
You can tell that they feeded off of each other at a point in time. You understand? So.
What about you?
The one time I really tried to do this, it was just like a horrible thing. Like, he was a Caribbean guy, and this nigga.
Soca?
Yes.
I hate soca music.
Me too.
Oh my God.
Really? You hate soca music?
I like, my thing is,
Soca head.
I love old school reggae.
I
I don't like reggae now. If I'm going to a party, I want to hear reggae from the 90s. I want to hear Sanchez, old reggae. I don't want to hear shit now.
I want to hear all that shit. Just leave the
Son. And
You
this
know
all
easy you in. Yeah,
He was
that
like-
drives me crazy.
And yo, I'm like, all right, like,
Yeah, no.
I'm like, all right, I can't, because, and then I played, I want to say it might have been like a John B song maybe, and he was like, oh, who's this? This is new. I was like, oh no, like I looked at him. Yo, I looked at him. I was like, yo, I can't do. What am I doing to myself? Like, why did I do this? This is horrible. Like, it's a horrible mistake.
You know what I don't
and
get?
I dated him after
And this
like
might be a
few
fucked
months
up
after that.
stereotype, but why do people that love soca music could listen to that in any situation? Like,
They be in a funeral
somebody
listening to
just
soca
passed,
music.
they want to hear soca music. They sick, they want to hear soca. They sad, somebody just broke up with them, they want to pelt their waist. Like, I don't see how that works.
Nah, people's
However,
crazy.
we're gonna go on this music break real quick,
No soca.
and
my
we'll
God.
be back.
Oh my goodness, crazy.
I try to forgive and forget, but I cannot let it go. I knew about her before you could even tell me so. I sweet as my lullaby. I can't picture how I sleep at night. So hard to sleep at night with so many thoughts going through my mind. Middle of the late night, I'm staring at you, you sleep tight. I'm breaking down and I feel like I'm crazy. Cause ever since you turned the lights on, I've been in the dark so long. I was so happy then, and now I don't know where I should be. Baby, show me how I can push reset on my memory, so I don't have to think of all the things that you did to me. I could be stupid, but that's just what they call love. Should I stay? Should I go? I don't know. Too hurt to think about it, too angry to give it up. I don't know what to feel inside. Wish I never knew, so I could move on with you. I give anything to go back to the day before this started, when you always said that you would never break my heart. I could not love till you gave my trust, and I gave it all to you. I wish I never knew, so I could move on with you. Can we rewind? Tell me every lie you want. I promise time I act like it's true. Gotta ease my mind. Tell me I'm the one you want, even if you're hiding a number two. Can we rewind? Tell me every lie you want. I promise time I act like it's true. Gotta ease my mind. Tell me I'm the one you want, even if you're hiding a number two.
Gotta check my connection. And we're back, y'all.
And we're back.
Wait, so they said that she got
hello,
songs.
hello.
Freak Like Me, What's Love Gotta Do It, You Know What, Nasty Grind, Freaks, and T-shirt and panties.
That's
Nasty grind.
that's to be expected.
Y'all don't know what we talking about, so let's fill y'all in. So we talking about Miss Adina Howard,
Yeah,
her
that's to
old
be
self.
expected.
She's fire.
She's a freak-a-leaky.
And we was just going through her track list because we talking about how nasty it was back in the days in music, but how discreet it was, you know. And today,
She's 45.
She looked good in that picture. She looked damn good. Oh, just to catch everybody up, if you're just now tuning in, you know, this is Crowns and Head Ties, Jade, Falsheen. We got Young Goldie from Union Radio. So, let's get to the good stuff. We usually have a segment called Sex Facts, right? But we wanted to like switch it up.
we're not gonna hit him with the sex facts because this is a married
Because
man.
put his hand up, boom!
There you go.
Niggas married! Bam!
It's real in the film, man.
Shit shining.
This is a married man, so we're not gonna. We always will respect.
We respect the queen.
Fresh, happy, nice, real shit that's going on. We not gonna
Real.
do too much. But I do want to know, right? So, being married is that's a big deal.
Yeah, it is.
Like, you know, you plan on being with this person for the rest of your life.
Yep.
So, how do you feel about having sex with one person for the rest of your life?
How old are you guys, by the way?
I'm 31.
And
She's
she's-
just 25. She just turned 25.
Oh, young.
Oh, well, she's still
Young. Spicy mamacita.
She's the one that's gonna keep the train running.
Oh.
Okay, cool.
Keep this train running. But I mean, I don't have a problem with that. Having sex with the same person for the rest of my life, it doesn't bother me because at the end of the day, I'm with someone who I genuinely care about. And when you with that person, I told her I'm gonna be old first, so mine's gonna stop working first. So you got to help me.
Oh, Viagra for that.
So I mean, but I don't have a problem like having sex with the same person for the rest of my life. It doesn't
Because
bother me.
it's a deeper connection, is basically what
After
you're
you get
saying.
married, you kind of people think like once you get married is like it's the end of the world. It's not
Y'all are
really.
still young, so it's
Yeah.
like, does it feel like a marriage? Like,
No, it feels the same way.
I mean,
it
but
feels
what
the
does a
same way.
marriage
Right?
feel like?
I don't know.
Yeah.
This is a stereotype.
I'm not
I'm
gonna-
married.
I'm not
feel
gonna
like
lie. The day after, no, to be honest, you do look at the person in a different light. It feels brand new a little bit because you went from the stage of talking to being boyfriend and girlfriend to being engaged. So
Yeah.
I used to say, well, my fiance this, my fiance that. So for me to say my wife this, my wife that is, it catch you off guard sometimes, but it's like, this is what I wanted. This is how life is supposed to be.
Do you feel like marriage has a negative connotation attached to it?
Yes, I feel like people think when you get married, it's the end of the world. It's I'm not gonna see. My friends used to say to me, "Well, I guess next time we see you is at parent teacher conference." Or
on you.
yeah, my friends, they let me have it, but that's what kind of keep me saying. But the thing about it is, my wife is my best friend. So it's not like a marriage. It's more of
This guy.
Partnership.
yeah, that's my best friend. Like
Yeah.
we'll laugh about stuff. We'll like the other day I made her watch Jaquan thing, and then he was at an event last night. It was at someone's birthday party, and she wanted to hear "Tipsy" by
Yeah.
Jaquan, but she was like, because of you. And like we sing, we dance, we laugh. It's more of yes, we're married on paper, but nothing really changes. We're still gonna have fun and do what we do.
You guys keep it like spicy in the bedroom.
Yeah.
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 You keep saying she. What she be doing?
She a Scorpio.
Oh,
I mean,
Scorpios are like.
I know nothing about those people.
Yeah, but it is, what it is, and that's the problem. When you get married, you kind of get complacent in things. So it's always good to kind of try different things,
Yeah.
or like even just show the person that you're still attractive to them. Like I watched the Love and Hip Hop episode this week,
Yeah.
and the Joe Budden situation
Joe
came up.
Santana, yeah.
And I kind of understood why
I felt
she was
so bad
upset
for her.
because it's like I had your baby, and
I look
wanna
damn
have sex,
good.
and you don't want to.
I look damn
Yeah,
good.
like it's not about having sex. She was like, I want to feel sexy. You're
Yeah.
not making me feel sexy. So that's something I look at like, I don't want to go have that problem where I don't make her feel. Make her feel
Sexy.
less than what she is.
That is very true. I feel like that happens a lot, especially like in the set with men. Like sometimes they'll make you feel like once they have you, they'll forget that you're the person that like everybody wanted,
Yeah.
and they chose you. You understand? So then it becomes a thing of like, oh yeah, well I got you already. Like it's okay.
Nah,
Like,
you
I
gotta stay on point.
Still
You
gotta
have
make
to.
compliments. You still gotta be like, damn girl, you look. Did I tell you how good you look
Yeah.
today?
Right.
Like my baby does every day.
And sometimes sometimes I don't. Sometimes I might not do it, but then
Do it.
you gotta tell yourself you have to do it. It has to be
Right.
done because if you don't do it, someone else is gonna do it. Because someone
Heard
'cause
you. Someone else is
guys
going to do it.
and that's the bad part.
Y'all listening.
Females would care more. Females will look at your hand and be like, "All right, well, this nigga's married. I'm not trying to talk to this nigga." Well, a lot of females would
Where?
care.
Exactly. I'm about
But
to
a
say.
lot
but
of
some
guys,
still.
a lot of guys don't give a fuck.
Don't
Yeah,
at
like-
all. They're more
Yeah.
You
enticed.
see guys sliding in your wife's DMs.
No,
still?
but I know, like, she'll tell me, like, "Oh, this guy tried to talk to me," and it's like, I know because people are gonna do it. They're gonna try it to see.
Your wife is very pretty. She's gorgeous, guys. By the
She
way,
alright.
yeah.
She
Ooh,
listening right now. Don't
right.
get hyped.
No, she's gorgeous.
She alright.
So come on, of course you're gonna have guys.
But yeah, I
trying to
mean-
shoot their shot every now and then. You don't think so?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so
got
that's,
lucky.
Yeah, that's good
I
that
got
you feel
lucky.
that way.
I got
Just make
lucky.
sure you stay feeling that
I
way.
always ask myself. I always ask. I'm like, yo, how did I get so lucky? How? Like,
How beautiful. So I want to switch the tempo. So you also party promote, right? Like,
Yeah.
So how long have you been doing that for?
it's been on and off for like 8 years, on and off.
And you've been with your girl for like 7.
Yeah.
So did you find yourself always having to like push away the chicks that's trying to get in the front of the line and stuff like that when they're trying to get into
No,
the
because
parties?
I've never had to deal with that. Like someone else would take care of that stuff.
Okay, so
I've
you
never-
missed that
Yeah,
traction.
I
That wasn't-
didn't. I never. I would get in and get out. I never really. Well, I would get in and get to where I need to be, and that's it. Other people would take care of that part. I never had to be like, "There, well, this is the guest list." Never had to do that because that wasn't for me.
So y'all didn't have to deal
Nah,
with
we
the
had to
extra
deal with that
drama
bullshit.
and
Nah,
all that bullshit.
And I would honestly, I would never put her through that.
Yeah.
Like if there's an event, and I told her, one thing I told her was, for the live show, that she better RSVP because I'm not coming downstairs to get her. but it's a free event. But I did it but I mean, she would never have to wait online. I would never allow her to wait online, anything like that, because if I'm going in, she's gonna go in with me.
So what's your girlfriend's dream? I'm sorry, your wife. I'm so sorry. You see how that's
Yeah.
hard to transition to? So what is your wife's goal? Do you know what she wants to do in life?
Well, she's a teacher now, so I mean, I don't know.
that's great.
We haven't really had a conversation about what's next, because right now we're trying to find a house.
Right.
That's like the biggest goal is to find a house, and then after that, be kids involved. But I mean, you can't control things. Whatever happens, happens. But I know I want to get to a point where she doesn't have to work. I want to be the person to go out there and make the money, and she can focus on whatever she want to focus on. Because like she has the floral monogram that she does. She can really. I want to lock in on things like that where she doesn't have
Where
to.
she
go
could
out
have
there.
her own business,
Yeah.
you know, and have shit
She
running
don't have
while
to
you
like
guys are in bed.
go. Damn, I have to go to work
Sleep.
today. I'm gonna miss work. Now you could focus on what you got to focus on. So that's why I work so hard. That's why I go so hard on making sure this radio personality that I am pops, because I know I'm doing it for the bigger cause, and that's to take care of everybody else.
So and it's student union radio. So is this really just where you want to stick? You want to just stick with radio? You don't want to branch out into nothing else?
No, I want to do a lot more. I want to act.
Yeah. Have you ever acted before?
No, I did in college.
Yeah.
But I want to act. So my guy, Funny Julius, he reached out to me because we had a conversation. And I'm like, yo, I want to act. And he was like, I'm working on a script right now, and I found a character that I feel like you'd be perfect for. So he's working on the script. So
Nice.
we're gonna start filming the beginning of the year.
Yeah.
So what would be your ideal like role?
I don't know.
You don't know what type of person you are?
you
Like,
know
or what type
why-
of person
You
you
probably don't want to box
acting
yourself
as?
in.
Yeah, I don't think I want to, because someone asked me to be in one of my associates from work asked me to be in a film, and he was like, I need you to play a corner boy because you from Brooklyn and shit like that. And I'm like,
Is he white?
no, he's black.
Okay.
But he was like, he was looking for someone. I'm like, I can play that, but that's
Yeah.
not really my personality.
Yeah.
I was
Right, so-
never a thug. That's not that wasn't me. Like,
Yeah, but that's the point of acting. You have to break out
gotta
of what
be
you're
a
used
thug.
to. That's practice.
Yeah.
Ah, you see, I gave you something to think about. Go
But I
home and
mean,
think
I don't
about
know
that.
what my ideal role. I don't know. I never really thought about that far. I just kind of just want to do something, and I want to be great at. I like to be great at things that I do. Like, you know me, basketball. I loved it, and I had to tell myself, you know what? It's time to stop.
Yeah.
It's over. I can't. And every day when I do think about, like, yo, I still can. Nah, because I think about it. If I go out there and play ball right now,
Yep.
and I get hurt, I'm gonna lose money tomorrow because I can't
Yep.
go to work. It's not worth it.
It is worth it.
So I'm like, I don't. I go to the
Play
gym, I
ball-
work
play
out, but I'm not
basketball.
gonna go try to chase this hoop dream. I'm not chasing this hoop dream anymore. It's not
Yeah.
happening.
Chasing his mic dream, his radio
Yeah,
dream.
I have to like that, and that's if you telling me I get to sit down and talk shit all day. Why not?
So earlier, before the camera started rolling, Math was basically mentioning how radio was going in a direction of becoming extinct, and you mentioned that you feel like he's right about that. However, you would like to revive it. So can we talk about what makes you feel you would like to revive radio?
I mean, I would, because think about it. Funkmaster Flex, and he just signed another deal. They just gave him another deal to do another show, and it's
Oh, what, Hot 97?
yeah, 107. He has
Oh,
another.
Funk Flex, hang it up.
So that's the thing. They're not allowing the next generation
Yeah,
to
get
come
somebody else room to come
step
in.
into the radio. They're kind of keeping the same people there, and we have so much talent that's walking the street that can do this. So my goal is to, once I get in, is to pave the way for the next person. And this is why I must say a big shout out to Mouse Jones, because a lot of people, when they're already halfway there, someone told me before, and I'm to go back to that. Someone said to me, my goal is to be the gatekeeper for the culture.
Yeah.
And when I heard that, I'm thinking like, all right, if I got to get in, if I get in through you, are you, when I get there and I say your name,
Yeah.
are you going to help me get in? Or are you just
Exactly.
saying it just to say it?
Exactly.
And I reached out to him to come to my show next week, and he said yes without even thinking about it more
That's what's
twice. And that shows me that someone that says they're all about the culture is really all about the
Really
culture, because you
still-
know people that's trying to do it, and you're not stopping them from doing it. And that's my goal. My goal is to, if I see someone that wants to get to someplace,
Yeah.
I can I'm not there yet, but I can help you. I can give you the tools. I can tell you what to do so you can get there.
All right. So do you feel like when you do get there, all right, so I feel like it's not really so much of them not letting people in, but people want to secure their jobs. They've been doing this for a long time. They're getting older.
Yeah.
There's not much that they can do if they probably stop. So it's becoming a question of like, damn, we know these other niggas. We're not going to be able to stop people from
We
breaking
know they
the
coming.
laws.
We know
they coming, so we got to hold on for as long as I can. Does me saying that change your opinion about like somebody like Funk Flex?
I'm never a fan. I was never a fan of his.
Yeah.
Why?
I feel like I feel like he's not good for the culture anymore. He's a culture vulture. He is.
You think he's a culture vulture?
He's an opportunist. He's one of those people where you have this platform. You're not doing nothing great.
We know that.
You're not doing nothing good for no one on that platform. When people like the Drake situation and Meek, instead of trying to figure out the correct thing,
He hates Drake.
Yeah,
He
and me being a Drake fan,
Yeah.
I'm jumping out the window too. So we can do this. But
That's
instead of kind of trying to bridge the gap between the two artists, you was amping it.
Yeah.
You put
what
Quentin
he
Miller
do.
into something where
He didn't even
want to be
yeah,
in.
Yeah.
You made him
That was
uncomfortable.
whack.
So you're the reason for
So
why
you don't like him for that one situation?
I don't like it for a few things. I didn't like because he made lugs. I don't like the fact that when a new song is out, he's dropping the bomb and screaming on it. I didn't like that.
Right. Yo.
I didn't like the fact that when he said Jay-Z texted him and said, "Oh, this is Hove."
Yeah.
And he tried to act crazy with Jay-Z, like, why are you even doing that?
First of all, bye. First of all, you know what? You just made me see how old he is
so
by saying
excited.
he made lugs.
He made lugs.
Birdman had
He had
lugs too. Birdman had lugs, and those lugs were fire.
I don't remember.
I'm joking, y'all. Joking.
Oh, like, yo, am I just too young? Because I don't
No,
remember.
Remember Birdman lugs?
Flex had he had a truck too.
I remember the Snowman T-shirt, the G-Unit sneakers, the S dots. That's what I remember.
That was a fucking the
Birdman
lugs. I remember that.
That was some
with the bird on the side.
Trash.
That's some Magnolia shit.
Honestly, I just feel like, and this is for all the stations out there.
Yeah.
You have a lot of up and coming personalities everywhere. Give them a shot. Let's open the door for the next generation. Because how can someone that's behind me, that's 12 years old, that wants to be a radio person or wants to be in media, if we're not getting in the door, that's stopping them from getting in the door because it's a trend.
Yeah.
They have to step out so we can step in so the next generation can follow us. But that's not happening.
Well, it's about money too. Like I said, people want to secure shit. These niggas is getting old.
Facts.
They need to hang it up. It's about money. It's a lot about money.
It's time for that. It's time for that retirement plan. Get that 401k.
That's what I'm
exit
saying.
out the door.
Yeah, but you got to understand, all these retirement plans are lined up the same way. So like they're not getting their money until they're like 63, 64.
Flex got to be like 70.
Flex getting money. He gonna get his money.
First of all, Flex is a vampire.
You know what else too about Flex I don't like? He talks a lot of shit, right? But he also, and I don't want to speak on people's personal life, but he was a woman beater.
Well, I mean, there's a lot of niggas that's beating on women that we don't know about. So I think that's a little harsh to say.
No, with him it's like because he made a comment about Triple X.
Like he really did it.
Yeah,
like,
he made a comment.
But we know for a fact that Funk Flex is a woman beater.
Yeah, but he made a comment that like Triple X was beating his girl XYZ.
Triple X, the WWF wrestler.
No,
Red. Sorry.
You know what I'm talking about? The kid.
XXXTentacion.
I did not say his name, so I'll call him Triple X.
Me either. XXXTentacion.
Yeah, so
I'm like the wrestler.
my thing is he made that comment and it's like, yo, that's like you living in a glass house and you throwing your own stone.
Yeah.
Why are you doing it? Like you should certain things you don't speak on.
I've never heard that situation about Funk Flex beating me. First of all,
I
I would not let his little
this guy.
fluffy ass beat me. Like he's like he's soft. I look at him and I look at him as being soft.
Yeah.
Like
My thing is, I just feel like Funk Flex, like he's been there for years. Like I give him his props or whatever, but I just really don't feel like he does what he has to do for New York anymore at the end of the day for like music for artists from New York. There's mad artists out here in New York that Funk Flex wouldn't even take a second to look at.
Like his
And
whole this is what New York sounds like.
I don't feel like you know anymore.
Like that shit that he be that shit blows my mind.
New York
He's
don't
only
sound like
playing
that.
niggas that paid him. He's
so why
playing
not bring in-
Casanova.
Yeah.
He's playing Cardi B.
Yeah.
He's playing he's playing certain niggas and he's like, this is what New York. No. New York has so much.
sound like him.
Like I know because I be listening to him like, yo, you getting on my nerves. I'm pretty sure we could go on and on about this shit all fucking day.
Bring on the new people, y'all. Bring the new kids in. It's time to pave to move over.
We can't wait for the permission. We gotta break down the doors.
That's exactly what I'm doing.
Feel me?
I'm running through doors.
Let's get it.
2018 was rundown season.
Yeah.
2019 is rundown season 2.0. I'm running down.
That's it. That's it.
You're gonna have to let me in.
That's
and
it.
if you don't let me in, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm just gonna start my own shit. Mm-hmm. That's what's gonna have to happen.
That's what you should do.
Mm-hmm.
That's what's gonna have to happen.
Let us know. We want parts.
All right.
Facts.
So we got to wrap it up, y'all. Is there anything else that you want to say to the people? You want to give any shout outs?
Shout out your co-host.
Oh yeah, shout out to Student Union Radio. Shout out to Simone, Peter, Trev. We have our live show December 20th.
Live show coming, guys.
Be in there.
Yep.
The tickets are on Eventbrite. It's free to get in. There's RSVP. The show starts at 6. Well, the doors open at 6. The show starts at 7. It's going to be a great time. If you have any socks, gloves, hats, we're collecting. We have a box set up where you can drop those off. We're definitely going to go out for that weekend and hand out to people less fortunate because, everyone doesn't have the holiday that everyone is going to have. Like, I'm lucky enough to have a roof over my head, but everyone doesn't. So my job is to help give back. Other than that, follow me on Instagram at Young Goldie.
Let's get
And
it.
follow the Student Union page at Student Union Radio on Instagram.
Follow them, guys. Thank you so much
Thank
for
you
coming.
guys for having me. I appreciate
You're
it.
amazing.
This was
We
so much fun.
appreciate you. Thank you guys for tuning in. Oh, December 22nd, we got a Kids Sip and Paint. That's gonna be at the studio. What's the address? 1639. Is it Century or is it Center? Because I always can never say that right.
And it's gonna also be canned goods and clothing that we're gonna also be giving back.
Crowns
so,
and Head Ties,
as you
Almighty
can see, we
Math,
trying to do that thing.
1718 Collective. So yeah, y'all. So come bring the kids out. Bring the canned goods and things like that. You want to give back. You want the kids to have a good time for Christmas. So.
Also, real quick, if you guys are in the Lower East Side area on December 16th, we also doing a toy drive for kids. Student Union is definitely going to be there. We're going to give toys to the kids and things like that.
We'll
so everyone come out.
I'll bring my
And just
son.
in case y'all didn't catch all of that, just follow us on social media, and you would be able to see all that information that we're going to be putting out this weekend. I'm Falsheen. You can follow me at BeautyFal, BeautyFal on Instagram.
Jaderade, JAIDERADE, like Gatorade, and then Crowns_Head Ties. That's where you'll find our page. And then here he put his page.
Yeah.
Yeah, he already said his thing.
So that's
thank you
it.
once again to S.STREET Media for giving us our home and our platform to do our
S.STREET
thing.
Media.
And we will see y'all next Sunday, same
Bye.
time, same place, same place.
Yeah.
Smooth talking, good for nothing. You were the man, breaking every heart that opened till you met me. Thought I was vulnerable like the others for me. How you can't stomach the taste of your own medicine. Yeah. You handing me a stress, so I made you my Pinocchio. Tended ice every time your nose would grow. Told you you had beauty, but you really believe you found love, love. And I don't know what you want from me. This smooth talking, good for nothing, yeah. Said I'm so cold-hearted. Looks like you found your match. Played the game like a pro, and the trophy was your soul. No encasement on display. I threw that shit away, cause I ain't care about it. No. Thanks for the late night sex that made me feel like maybe you could care, but you don't know real love. So I'm leaving, your heart bleeding. Put your cards on the table, played you like a joker. Your face looking stuck, one mind is playing poker. And you deserved it, couldn't let you hurt me. And I don't know what you want from me. I can only tell what my eyes can see. And I don't know what you want from me. What you want from me. What you want from me, yeah.